may we remind you that for the convenience of those patrons who prefer not to smoke, seating areas on the right-hand side of this auditorium have been designated as no smoking areas. Your cooperation is appreciated.
Ever seen a driver blow in the bag? It's getting to be a far more familiar sight than it used to be. Over 2,000 drivers are breathalyzed every week. Look at this chap. Had a marvelous time. Didn't think for 1 second. Now I'm not fit to drive. Then he makes a stupid mistake. Didn't think he'd ever be stopped and have to blow in the bag. We didn't consider himself a criminal. He'd only had a couple of drinks. But he'll lose his license. And unfortunately, his wife can't drive. But he was one of the lucky ones. Last December, a quarter of all the drivers killed were known to be over the limit. Last year, there were nearly 40,000 convictions. Make sure you're not added to this year's total. Drinking and driving. It's just not worth it.
.34 p.m. Unidentified male, Caucasian. House Internal Security Committee surveillance, AD 271T41.
Internal Revenue Service surveillance, Pat Angelo. Case 642DZ713.
Someone is listening. Someone is watching.
Everly surveillance, July 16th, 4:45 p.m.
What sort of people live here?
Oh, we have a variety. There's a fag decorator upstairs and a doctor downstairs, although they say he's an abortionist. They're all loaded.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna back up a moving van and then steal the guts out of the whole place.
I need you to bridge some burglar alarms, open doors, cut some telephone circuits. I got a job laid out. Need a good driver with a cool head. I want schedules of services. I want hours and names of maid, storeman, janitor. The works.
Come to decorate your halls.
And not a moment too soon.
What do you think?
I think it stinks. What are we screwing around with stuff like this? Even if he scores, it's less than 1 week's take in our worst horse room.
Someone is listening. Someone is watching.
This guy's moving a muscle, you know. He's got every move laid out. It's like a military operation.
You okayed the deal. We give you the money for the finance, we want 60-40.
Everyone knows it's an improbable crime. Yet Duke Anderson may pull off the impossible.
Yes?
What the hell is this?
Mrs. Hathaway!
Oh, for God's sake, shut up. It's a robbery.
The bestseller that bugged the world of crime unreels its power on the screen.
This is about a movie about a couple of killers. Harry Callahan. And a homicidal maniac. The the one with the badge is Harry.
Oh!
There were a lot of reasons they called him Dirty Harry. And he kept inventing new ones.
Don't pass out on me yet. No.
That was a pretty good pinch you made yesterday. The chief was pleased.
He was, huh?
Yeah, he really was. He wanted me to tell you, well done.
I'll tell you how deeply moved I am.
How do you like that? I pass along a compliment? You could at least be a little bit polite. It might not even kill you to say thanks.
Much rather say thanks to a raise.
Hey, Harry, check communications. Something from Chicago. A gun nut.
I'm putting somebody with you.
Well, you know what happens to the guys I've worked with. Dietrich's still in the hospital with a bullet in his gut, and Fanducci's dead.
Now, you're working with Gonzalez, or you're not working. Now, that's straight from the 5th floor. You got it?
I know what you're thinking. Did he fire 6 shots or only 5? Well, to tell you the truth, in all this excitement, I've kind of lost track myself. But being this is a 44 Magnum, the most powerful handgun in the world, and would blow your head clean off, you've got to ask yourself one question. Do I feel lucky? Well, do you, punk?
Doesn't it drive your wife crazy?
No.
Maybe she got used to it.
No, she never did, really.
Well, what then?
She's dead.
Oh, please forgive me.
She was driving home late one night, and a drunk crossed the center line. There's no reason for it, really.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Look, I want you to tell Chico that I understand, him quitting. I think he's right. This is no life for you two.
Why do you stay in it, then?
I don't know. I really don't.
Send Inspector Callahan in. Mr. Mayor, Inspector Callahan.
All right, let's have it.
Have what?
Your report. What have you been doing?
Oh, well, for the past 3/4 of an hour, I've been sitting on my ass in your outer office, waiting on you.
Damn it all, Harry. That's the mayor you're talking to.
Clint Eastwood. Detective Harry Callahan. You don't assign him.
Stop!
To murder cases. You just turn him loose.
Now, what the hell is he doing up there?
I dare say you are wondering why I am floating around London like this. I am on the famous Thames River, investigating a murder. Rivers can be very sinister places, and in my new film, Frenzy, this river, you may say, was the scene of a very horrible murder.
It's a woman!
Another necktie murder.
Of course, one can never be sure where danger lurks. They tell me a dreadful crime was committed right in this building. My investigation next led me to this innocent alley, of which there are hundreds in London. But I don't think we should stay long. Something unpleasant is about to happen. Here is the scene of another horrible murder. This is the famous London wholesale fruit and vegetable market, Covent Garden. Here you may buy the fruits of evil and the horrors of vegetables. I've heard of a leg of lamb, a leg of chicken, but never a leg of potatoes.
Here, what's wrong?
Look, she's wearing my tie. How do you like my tie? How do you like it?
My God. The tie.
This was Germany in the early 30s.
Hello, stranger.
Full of life and love.
Meine Damen und Herren, Mesdames et Messieurs, Ladies und Gentlemen, Fräulein Sally Bowles!
This was Sally Bowles in the early 30s.
Oh, I dash all day and I work late at the cabaret.
Full of life
I love parties. Doesn't my body drive you wild with desire?
and love.
Oh, Brad.
A special girl.
I'm gonna be a great film star. That is if booze and sex don't get me first.
On the brink of something fantastic.
I mean, it would be funny, wouldn't it, if he asked me to become the next Baroness von Hoyning in Regensburg?
And frightening.
I'm Sally Bowles.
I'm Brian Roberts.
And I have this strange, mystical, daddish feeling about you. So you're moving right in, okay? Okay? Have you ever slept with a dwarf?
Once, but it wasn't a lasting relationship.
Or do you sleep with girls or don't you?
Sally, you don't ask questions like that.
I do. The poor man. He tries to love me. I may have my tiny faults. God damn it, I'm gonna have a baby!
Sally is rather knowledgeable in these areas.
Does it really matter as long as you're having fun?
What good is sitting all alone in your room? Come, hear the music play. Life is a cabaret, old chum. Come to the cabaret. Start by admitting from cradle to tomb. It isn't that long a stay. Life is a cabaret, old chum. It's only a cabaret, old chum. And I love a cabaret.
India, land of fascination, with a tempting and distinctive cuisine. For authentic Indian dishes, visit this restaurant. The atmosphere of India and Indian courtesy will add to your enjoyment.
The new way to dress is suits tailored with flair in terraline plus tea. Shirts in terraline cotton. Crimpline for men. The comfort revolution. Knitwear in crisp blends of terraline and linen. Trousers in terraline that will not crease. The new way to dress is trousers that move with you. in crimpline for men. Shirts in patterns and colors like you've never seen. In printed by nylon. And crimpline for men. The new way to dress is in ICI fibers.
Who needs words when your eyes can talk for you? Let your eyes talk with Max Factor eye makeup.
Gentlemen, to start the show, Little John takes the floor. He's wearing a tough Lightmaster boot, which boasts a lightweight polyurethane sole. It's extra light. Next we have Bert, showing off the tough safety boot, an elegant brown chucker. Note the steel toe cap that takes 150 foot-pounds. Close on Bert's heels we have Ted. Ted in his big T American boots. The very latest in ranch hide. Very smart. And now Archie, looking a treat in his snappy, tough Texan boots. Note the contrast stitching and bold eyelets. Finally, to round off the collection, we have Chalky, sporting his Sam Brown combat boots. Just look how they hug his ankles. The last word in comfort.
Tough. A man who wouldn't be seen dead in ordinary work boots.
God to deliver!
Happiness is a cigar called Hamlet, the mild cigar from Benson and Hedges.
Get in the hang of it. Mind the banisters, son.
Oh, I can't hold it, Dad.
Don't worry, son. I shifted more pianos than you've had hot dinners.
Cream, cream, Mr. Shifter. Like refreshment.
Oh, thank you most kindly, madam. One way of shifting it.
When a good cup of tea really counts, you're right to drink Brook Bond PG Tips. It's the tea you can really taste.
Dad, do you know the piano's on my foot?
You hum it, son. I'll play it.
That's the way. Pass it along and help others to enjoy. Lion's Made ice cream. Butterkissed. Kiora Sun Crush. Sunpat Nuts. And in the foyer, you can obtain leading brands of cigarettes and confectionery.
When Master Maze meets Blondie Butter, wham, it's Butterkissed. Butterkissed. On sale now.
Now is the time for ice cream. Ice cream time. It's ice cream time with Lion's Mane. Ice cream time with Lion's Mane.
On sale now.
liked him before, so he's back with more. Shaft. Shaft is back. In Shaft's big score.
He looks like Cal Asby to me.
What's left of him.
What did he tell you, Shaft?
Stay away from black hunkies with big, flat feet.
Last time he was nice. This time he's ice.
We go to a lot of funerals, Shaft, Willie and me. One day we'll drop in on yours.
Shaft is back in action with Bumpy and Willie and a new fox or two.
Why don't you take your things off? Hey, wait a minute. I didn't mean all that.
You keep the hell out of Queens.
What do you want from me, Shaft? That damn Italian is serious.
Shaft is back, tougher than ever, caught in the middle of a red-hot numbers war.
Looks like it's payday, Mr. Kelly.
Drop the guns and freeze. This baby starts kicking, it won't stop, so nobody get cute.
If you want to see Shaft score, you got to ask your mama again. Shaft's big score from MGM.